NFL International Series. Brings us across the pond. We're in North London and the impressive Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready, and off we go from Wembley. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now the former Eagle and Lion who's back in the NFC North. It's DeAndre Swift. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. That's the former #1 overall pick, Travon Walker, there to make the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. Another run here, another run by Swift. And he's going to be very close to a first down. That's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down. But that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Williams. He's going to pick up the first down and more. And they will finally run him down.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And that will lead to a 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got a man. It's Walker. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They get 21 on that one. First down, Chicago. Throw it again. It's Williams. A pass complete to Paris Campbell. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Let's go now. 2nd down and 3. They will run it over center with Swift. And he's in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England, and off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago, Travis Etienne. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Etienne. He will get this to the 35, a little short of the 1st down. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor. There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
Lawrence to throw for it on 4th down. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. It's a pickup of 14, and the decision to go for it pays off. From the gun, a give to Etienne. And he'll get 4 on this one. Down inside the 40-yard line now. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. Etienne has the 1st down, still going. The speed on display. He's in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready, and off we go from Wembley. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. A pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Bears off to the early lead. More from the International Series in London after this. Here's 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A gain of 11 there, and a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. And that's going to wind up incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air?
Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. 3rd and long. Here's Williams going for it all. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. The Bears send out their punt team. Back deep for Jacksonville, that's Devin Duvernay. And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Montez Sweat there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. On the give, it's Etienne. And mark him down up beyond the 30.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Take right open. Go.
Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Red on red. Here we go.
Here's Etienne.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the first with Etienne. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down. So, 4th down, and on comes the rookie, Cam Little, for this Jaguar field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars move out front. It's 9-7.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing is Williams. He's going to run it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Now he'll run it.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
That is brought in at the 10. And he'll be taken down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. And at the very least, got to come away with some points.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. And a good job to make sure he didn't get loose. Brought down around the 7. 2nd and goal. In motion comes Walker. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
He is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England, and off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Hey, run!
They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Hey, Lion.
Throwing is Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And this will be incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
Hey, go.
Now here's Lawrence. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Going up top. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Lawrence. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down.
Here we go, set.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. He's going to look for the home run ball.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Second and a yard.
Red on red. 30 left.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That's caught left side by Ingram.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a 1st down.
Red 23.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The 1st half has come to an end.
14, Jaguars 9.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in the second half, about to get started. Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready, and off we go from Wembley. And no run back here as this third quarter begins with a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run. It's Etienne. And to pick up 3 or maybe 4, Jonathan Owens able to make the play.
Gun. Hey, Lion.
A give for Etienne, heading right. And he'll take this up, working towards the first down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the first down. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Hey, go.
Up the middle, here's Etienne. And he's going to have a Jags first down. They get 5 on 3rd and 1.
Let's go.
This run straight ahead for Etienne. And he'll get this just past the 45 as he's taken down. Second down and 8.
Hey. 11.
Here's Lawrence. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Montez Sweat that time fights his way in to record the sack.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away. This is taken at his own 30. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Catch made there, left side by Walker. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Oh, trying to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Foye Oluokun.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the draw, the give to Etienne. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Lawrence out quickly to Thomas on the RPO. They gain 18 yards on that one. That's good for a Jaguar first down.
Nice play here by Thomas, and I think the biggest thing that he does, Mike, is his ability to get vertical, track the ball, and then go up and compete at the highest point. And I can tell you, when quarterbacks can throw that ball anywhere on the field and just feel like their guy is going to come down with it, they don't have to be necessarily as accurate. They don't have to necessarily always be perfect. The wide receiver allows a much larger margin for error, and it's a big reason why he led college football last year in touchdowns.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Red on red. Red.
Lawrence on the draw. It's Etienne. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
3rd and long.
11, again. Sink right. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be bursting goal. They've got it at the 3.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll run with Swift. Good blocking, and he's in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Keelan Robinson to return. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. First and 10.
Hey, run.
On the ground, here's Etienne. Ooh. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more of the NFL International Series after this. They face 2nd down and 7.
Hey, kill.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And he's going to have a Jags first down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So you find yourself with a lead here in the second half. And up until this point, I think he's done a pretty good job being a contributor to that. But you don't want to give the defense a chance to spark the comeback. You're trying to put them away late. Protect the ball. Safe throws. Don't be afraid to get to your check down. One bad read, one forced throw can be all you need to flip this game on his head and find yourself going with a lead late to falling behind.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter. The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. I mean, they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. And in this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
Lawrence throwing on 4th down. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's going to have the Jaguars first down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Bill.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd down, Lawrence. That is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field Now it's 3rd and goal. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They pitch it to Swift. Oh, he is going to be swarmed under, met in the end zone. It's a safety. You are hoping your running back can do something to give you space. And, Greg, they got the absolute opposite. Instead, it is a safety.
Yeah, exactly right, Mike. That's all they're trying to do is give themselves some breathing room and get their quarterback out of the end zone on this next snap. But instead, the defense is all over it. They get in the backfield for the tackle for loss, and it leads to the safety.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll stick to the ground. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now, a big 3rd down.
I'm red. Hey, I'm gun.
They'll drop to throw. That one on target to Davis. He's got it. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
13, Luke.
On 1st down, Lawrence. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard.
You know, Mike, I think at this point, anytime you find yourself in a situation like this, your passing game has to just be thrown out altogether. I think right now it turns into a let's just execute our run, let's just try to get out of this game healthy and move on. I mean, this is 4 consecutive drives that have ended with an interception. I mean, it's almost unheard of. It tells me it's more than just a lack of execution. This quarterback right now is having some confidence issues. He's not seeing the field great, and they need to have a complete reset.
Solid running there. He takes this up near the 35.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. On the give, it's Swift. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Duvernay to return. Now, on the return, he has lost the football.
These are the type of self-inflicted wounds that the coaching staff told us about all week, Mike, and it's been a real point of emphasis. Anyone possessing the ball, whether that's on offense, defense, or in this case, special teams, protect the ball at all costs, and I can promise you they're not going to be happy with this one.
We'll start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now Swift. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one in the win column for the Bears. And it will be a long but happy flight home as they earn the victory here in London. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long from London.